Good evening, everybody. We are back Saturday night racing. This is kind of a little unusual for us, but we've got a good cause for it. We got the 250 miles for Sharon tonight. This whole event, and I'll have Cord in here to talk about it a little bit in a little bit after he gets done with race control duties. But we're looking to raise money for his mother-in-law who had a trip and fall accident a few weeks ago. She is diabetic and had to have a hip replacement, so we're trying to help out with medical costs, things of that nature. So that's what all these drivers are here for tonight. In the booth with me, I've got none other than a co-host I've been waiting to get in here for a while, Mr. Joe Perazzi.
Hey everybody, it's good to be here in the booth with you, AJ. I'm really excited to see how this race goes. I've seen a lot of action out here in practice tonight, and I gotta tell you, these guys are a little rowdy. They're pretty excited, and it's all for a great cause. It's gonna be awesome.
I think we're in for a lot of good racing. I think Corn said, and we'll verify with him when he gets back, 32 cars so far. 30, it's either 32 or 33. I can't exactly remember numbers. So far tonight, we've raised $360 just based on driver entries alone. 45 of that's going to go back to the drivers in the form of iRacing bucks. So first place is going to get $20, 15 going to second place, and 10 going to third. So, you know, a lot of these names are going to look pretty familiar to you as we start to see them pop up on the screen. And I'm going to put some race info up for everybody so that way we can kind of roll through that. And we'll put the tower up for right now, just that way everybody kind of knows where we're at in qualifying. If you notice on screen, we do have the QR code that goes directly to the GoFundMe link, as well as we have all the GoFundMe information where we're at right now on our goal. I do believe the goal is $4,000. But if you scan that QR code, it'll take you to the GoFundMe and you can donate over there. We've got a few guys
Already bringing it in here on the first lap. Zachary Tucker so far with 52.74. Scott Thompson not far behind, 52.76. But, you know, these guys, I know they're just holding out here for that second lap, making sure they got up to speed here and nailing their points to try and throw down the fastest lap here in qualifying.
We saw a lot of tandem racing in practice. I know there's more than a few teams working together on this one, so it should be pretty good. We'll get the number 8 in chat. That's gonna be Zach Gavin. Thank you for the sub there, Zach. As I'm getting my tongue all twisted up. And this is a heck of a switch from what I was doing earlier today. Earlier today, I'm riding motorcycles. Today, now we're calling a race. So,
yeah, we are. And a lot of new laps coming in here. 52.6s across the board. Sam Green, Mike McHaley throwing down 659s each.
Let's get some race info up while we're waiting. So it's 94 laps. These are the Gen 4s. This is a fixed setup race for tonight, so it's just the standard iRacing fixed. Seems to work pretty well here. 79 degrees is our weather. We're about 108 degrees on the track temp for the night, so I don't think we're going to see anything too wild in the aspect of tires melting off of cars tonight.
No, but I will tell you what, tire wear can come into a factor here, as these cars do tend to get looser the longer the run goes. So it depends on what we're looking at in terms of cautions.
Yeah, I think that's going to play into it a little bit, because this car does tend to smoke the left rear a little bit, and I don't know if that's a track bar problem on this car or what. I mean, you've driven it, Joe. It feels really sticky, like it doesn't want to rotate real well.
It likes a smooth hand, I'll be honest with you there. And definitely something that takes a little skill to get used to, because it's definitely a step up from what the 87s run, and especially what the last Gen 4s were like.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Because here in Daytona with the old Gen 4, the car really wanted to go for a walk. It just seemed like you get into the corner, it'd start to rotate, and then it would snap loose. With these cars, it does seem a lot more planning. I think, you know, we've called a few charity races and things, you know, with this car, with this track, and it's produced some great racing.
You see what I see?
What do you see?
I see a Jamie McHaley on the pole, baby.
Somebody check that car for nitrous. He out-qualified Dennis?
That's a rarity if I've ever seen it, and maybe things to come, you know? See how this plays out.
Did JD McHaley put on his big boy pants for tonight?
I guess we're going to find out there, AJ.
Me and you were in the same boat. I'm kind of lost.
That is something.
Diesel's in chat saying ain't no way JD got the pole.
By 1/100th.
That's close.
Oh!
He got bumped off.
The fastest time so far, 52.599. Mitchell Degenhart, the number 27, throwing down a smoking fast lap.
He beats him by 200ths.
That's incredible.
I smell cheese.
It was a pretty late lap. But
It's a legal lap, you know. So still got a couple of guys qualifying. We've got about 3 minutes here before qualifying wraps up. Hopefully Corn gets free here in a minute. We can talk to him for a couple of minutes here before we get ready to race.
What's the plan for tonight, though? What's going through your head as you're ending qualifying and watching the results coming in? What are you thinking? What are you planning for here?
It's Dega, and I'm here to fuck shit up. If you don't roll in that way, you're never gonna win here.
So, I stand corrected earlier. There was actually only 32 drivers. Now we have 33 drivers. Our final driver just showed up. I apparently signed in as a racer.
Oh, okay. Corn failing at life over here. Well, now that we have you free and in the booth, why don't you walk us through kind of why we're here tonight?
So this race was put together to help raise money to go towards my mother-in-law's medical bills. Her name is Sharon, hence the name of the race. And anything else that she might need during her recovery. About mid-June, early June, she tripped, fell, broke her hip, had to have a hip replacement. And she is currently recovering very well. She is well ahead of the curve that the doctors had expected. And she is actually learning how to walk with a cane in physical therapy right now. So, you know, I appreciate any support you guys give, any support that anybody can give, really. Appreciate all of these guys coming out tonight. I can't tell you how much it means to me, my wife, my mother-in-law. It is... I'm going to start crying.
Well, I mean, we had a good turnout. You know, earlier this week, we were wondering about numbers. I remember that being a conversation. And then I'm telling you, I got to give it up to the Stream Friends Racing Group. Those guys came out of the woodwork for this race. For everybody that's watched some of the stuff that I've done, Outlaw and his group, they do an awesome job with charity stuff. I put some of the info over there, and next thing I know, we filled this thing up. So, you know, shout out to those guys. I'll say that 100%.
Oh, absolutely. I can't thank them enough for, you know, coming in, you know, at the last second, basically, because I had this thing advertised through my Discord and a couple of other Discords for probably about 2 months, and once AJ got done with all this firecracker stuff, he was like, all right,
we got this.
I'm just letting you know, it's about to fill up. And sure enough, here came the entire world.
I think that's the one thing that, you know, doing the broadcasting of a lot of these charity races, we've been able to kind of, you know, connect with a lot of people and you know, bring more than what we would expect in. So
Yeah.
but well, at this point we're gonna go racing. We've got the grid. Joe, you want to do the grid, or you want me to do the grid?
Oh, man, feel free. I can help you out here in the back end.
All right. Well, we got Mitch Dagenhart sitting on the pole with a 52.599. JD McHaley getting edged out there at the end. So he's going to start second on the outside row. Dennis Daly starting third. Scott Thompson's going to be fourth. Mr. Aiden Haller going to start off fifth. Lyndon Imhoff is sixth. My wife, Robin, she's going to start out seventh. David Hunter going to start eighth. Brian Kearney, B3, he's going to start ninth. We got Sam Green starting 10th. Well, Father Ball himself put her up in 11th. We've got Dustin Ray starting 12th, moving back a little bit further. Everybody's favorite, Ron St. Louis, he's unfortunately starting 13th. Nate Bundy's going to start 14th. Miguel Saldana, 15th. And Zach Tucker going to start 16th. Wildman Phil Connor going to start 17th. He's got Gabriel Griffin to his outside in 18th. Kyle Wilson going to start 19th. RJ Hurst 20th. Diesel Weasel 22nd. William Samples 22nd, or I'm sorry, Diesel Weasel's 21st. William Samples is 22nd. Juan Velez 23rd. Ryan Perrone going to start 24th. And then we've got Tyler Morris 25th. Jess Christie, Mr. Outlaw himself, 26th. DJ Underwood going to start 27th. Gary Freeman 28th. Bill Lance 29th. Ethan Mosby in 30th. Corn doesn't count because, well, he did dumb things with registration. So it's going to move Caleb Evans to 31st. Blaine Sutton's going to be 32nd. And Zach Gavin is going to round out your field in 33rd. All right. Well, as we all know, we do this every time we broadcast. So to the chat, to my co-hosts in here, when's our first caution? How many cautions we going to have? Who you got for a winner tonight?
Ooh, it's a good question. I gotta say, I put a little bit of thought into this. I'm thinking we see at least 3 cautions, but I can't give you any more information than that.
You can't.
I'm gonna go
Thank
lap
you, Gooch.
15.
Lap 15.
4, maybe 5 cautions. We'll say 4 cautions.
Who you got for a winner?
That's a tough pick in this field, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Don't put it past Sam Green.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
He has shown up at these tracks.
I
All right.
so I can confirm Joe's pick there, especially if Sam gets wrecked. Sam is the sultan of the spin and win.
That is true. That is very true.
But
Just so
if I had to,
Go ahead.
Go
Get
ahead.
your pick in, and then I got to get mine in.
I was gonna say if I had to pick one, I'm going Father Ball, number 2 car, Mike McHaley.
All right. So I'm going to say there's going to be 5 cautions. First one not until lap 20. So remember that. I called lap 20. My pick for tonight, I picked Robin for the last one, and I try to cycle around. Robin put it in a good spot. There's a chance there. I'm going with that number 4 car, Phil Connor. I think it's his night tonight. I think that's who we're going to see win. Hopefully these boys have done their homework. They're ready to go. As per usual, we hit lap 3. We are going to go ahead and we're going to step aside for an entire lap. We'll crank it up like we usually do. And I'll try and move the cameras around a little bit more just to make it a little more interesting. But pace car is going to pull off. Joe, why don't you call him to the green flag?
Call him to the green flag?
Mm-hmm.
It's side-by-side action right now, let me tell you. JD McHaley right beside Mitchell Degenhart. There they go. Green flag is flying. Great start here.
All 32 cars getting a speed. I don't think I saw anybody miss a shift. We do have a couple coming off a pit road. That looks like David Hunter, Brian Kearney, Zach Tucker,
Ooh.
Juan Velez, William Samples, and Jess Christie.
And it's Sam
The
Green, my
entire-
pick, 3 wide, up on that wall.
That is the entire.
He said, I'm going to
SFRG
hang
team
back.
that pit started. The entire SFRG team pit started.
That's what I kind of thought after I saw the names. JD's out to the lead right now. Could JD McHaley get a win here tonight?
He does own a few wins at Talladega.
He's got a couple. He's got more than me. So,
You know who we completely are probably ghosting out on this is RJ.
dude,
RJ Hurd.
He's been solid in this car. I've spotted him to a second place finish in this car just the other week.
That's great.
That might be a sleeper.
Someone to consider for sure.
Mitch Degenhart continues to lead. Dennis Daly in second. JD trying to die by the sword on that high lane, hoping to get something going with Scott Thompson.
That outside lane just is not as formed up as that inside is, and it's crazy to see. I've watched this car a lot this week at this track, and I'm telling you, that middle to high lane, it really gets going.
Yeah, she's a mid-lane runner. If you could get everybody in line and start going forward, you've got a real shot to pass that outside lane, but you've got to have somebody pushing that lead car that knows how to let it breathe from time to time. And right now, you're seeing that bottom lane just pull ahead.
Well, you know what it is. It's lap 3, and we're going to have to crank it up.
Good Lord, yes.
Down the backstretch now. A lot of cars look like they're just taking their time here, relaxing.
We did see Dennis drop out of line going into 3.
I'm gonna wreck him into the wall.
Wow.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Who did we have in that first one?
Oh man,
Let me take a look here.
that was huge.
Somebody got loose on the high lane, and it looks like Gabe got loose on the high lane by himself.
That's
Am I
what it
seeing?
looked like. Yeah.
Am I seeing that right?
I'm seeing that, I think, as well. Yeah, and it caused a hell of a wreck. Lots of cars involved.
Give me just a second here. I'm trying to.
Oh my God! Gabe Griffin and I'm not sure who that is. Blaine Sutton. They phased into each other. They were one.
We're gonna go here. You'll see Gabe on the high lane on the left side of your screen. It looks like he taps the 86.
Definitely gets into the right rear of him there as he gets loose and sends him into the wall in a chain reaction down on that bottom lane, right in front of Diesel.
Oh my God, the 86 is up on the wall.
Oh, and he drove right through him.
What? Who made it through in that camo looking car? Who was? That's the 5 car of Nate Bundy. Hold on. We got to roll this back. We got
save of the race already.
We're gonna go with inside the 5 car because that was fucking wild. Play this at speed.
Oh my God!
Wow!
What the reaction on him?
That is
Holy
top tier
cow.
wreck avoidance right there.
Good job, Nate.
That's impressive.
A lot of guys coming down pit road here.
And say probably fuel at least. I don't way too early for tires, but maybe trying to switch something on the fuel strategy. But look what we've got going on up front.
I see a father ball.
I see a JD.
Little team action going on here.
That's what I'm kind of wondering.
And Ethan Mosby behind him?
Right. Yes, Ethan Mosby in third. He's up 27 spots. Caleb Evans up 27 spots, and Zach Gavin up 28 spots right now. So,
And Deaconhart's not far behind, and neither is Robin, as we see here. Miguel Saldana rounding out the top 10. Sounds like there may have been some action down on pit road. Some guys were snoozing on the pits.
I was gonna
Their
say
pit sign duties.
sounds like pit crew needs to be fired. Oh man. Well, we've still got what, little under 90 laps left to go in this shindig. We're gonna see a lot of things tonight, I think. Overall, it was clean up until I guess we're gonna have to talk to Gabe and find out what possibly happened there, but it looked like he tapped and then the car got loose. I don't know if he had to brake and it spun around. I'm not real sure.
Not either. Do we have fast repairs in this race by chance?
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I think Corn was listening to some in-game activity. We'll have to ask Corn here in a minute. They might get one.
Just seen Gary's down on pit road as well. I wonder if he's getting some damage worked on.
Kyle Wilson confirms they get one fast repair. I've got a couple of drivers confirming one fast repair.
I should know that.
Gooch, we're not looking to go down that road today. He says stick around, you might see something you ever seen on Fox before.
I think we're going to see a lot. You're right.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of things. So, oh man. So we're going to have a father-son restart on the front row.
When's the last time you've seen one of those?
Probably 2001. Daytona 500.
That's what I'd say.
Either that or it'd be a Bobby Donnie, or not Bobby Donnie, but Bobby and Davey Allison kind of thing.
We'll have to research that. Come back to it.
Yep. All right. Pace car should be ducking off as we get out of 4 here in just a second.
Yeah, everybody that was getting work done is getting caught up now. Everybody that's got their EOLs, they are doing their thing.
I think Tyler might still be towing because he's still sitting on pit road. So
might be some confusion going on here, it looks like, but
I think they're getting sorted.
They're at the tail end, yeah. All right. Pace car is heading in.
And they restart on green, so...
Restart is on the restart, or on the leader.
Oh!
It is, restart zone is on.
Green
Mike's
flag?
Yeah, Mike held him to
He's
green.
going to jump him.
Uh-oh.
Great. Good golly, look at all that space.
That's a big, big opening.
But can JD get up there to fill it?
I don't know.
Freezing.
You know, I was talking with Fatherball yesterday. For those that follow the channel and know, you know, Mike had a little bit of a health scare earlier this year. The man is leading Talladega and he is on a mission to get his health even better. He looks like a young man again.
He's racing like a young man again.
I was gonna say he's getting after it.
Can he lead a lap?
He might get one here. Zach Gavin's gonna sit back and push him.
JD says, I want to see if I can get up there.
I don't think
He's
JD's
got
led a
help.
lap.
Fatherball completes a lap. Look at that.
He's led more laps than JD so far. He's going to kill me after this. There's a little bit of a three-car breakaway there. You've got Mike McHaley, Zach Gavin, Aiden Haller pushing pretty hard. See if they can maybe break away, but it looks like that 40 car of Caleb Evans is going to pull him right back in. JD needs more help on the outside lane.
Not a lot of takers up there. I wonder if it's strategy at this point. Everybody just wants to stay comfortable on the bottom.
Maybe. I mean, if you stay on the bottom, you stay far enough back in the pack, you're going to save some fuel. I think that's a good plan. Oh God, Robin and Mitch Degenhart about cause a wreck in the tri-oval, but Robin backs out of it and they're able to keep rolling. So that high lane almost fell apart for a minute.
Well, they keep it together. It looks like another high lane mid lane runner is coming. RJ leading that pack.
I see that just coming out of just out of screenshot there.
He's got the draft. He's going to catch those guys up here soon enough.
Well, he's got Dennis, Phil. Who else is in that little group? Ooh, the 8 car up in the wall.
Way slow car. Way slow.
He was down with Mike. I guess I missed what happened there while I was looking at the back of the pack.
I wonder if
he just
got
moved up because he was getting hot. Yeah.
Yeah, it got too warm.
That's
RJ
always...
caught right up though.
Well, yeah.
And JD's gonna lead that lap.
There it is.
You mean to tell me they're going to control the lead?
Oh, Robin pushing it 3 wide. She says, I want to keep this side of it.
She moves Mitch Degenhart right out of the way.
Leaves a door open for RJ as well.
And JD pulls to the lead.
A third lane's developing, AJ.
I don't think it's going to last. I saw this in officials last week, and the third lane just doesn't get moving. I don't know why.
No.
It's just like it's dead out there. And I think part of it is I think this car is held back by the draft off the wall. I think that's the case.
I have heard you have to keep it about a car and a half off of the wall in order to keep your speed. And it's one of those quirks. It's one of those, maybe because of that bumper, the way it just kind of...
yeah, I'm not really sure. Like the 87 really likes to be close to it, but this car doesn't care for it. So Fatherball edges ahead down the backstretch. Robin beating the crap out of JD's bumper.
Ford sponsored by Dodge in the field. I just feel like pointing that out.
Wait, what Ford is sponsored by Dodge in the field? Is it Dennis?
The 26.
I haven't seen this already. That's Ron.
Oh,
that's Ron.
Is that the Bad News Bears car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, if neither one of you knew, they've got the Bristol baseball game is on tonight.
Oh.
Yep, I was watching some pregame for that when I got home.
Do you see the 40 car? That paint.
That 90s the 90s
Jazz
Taco
Cup
Bell's
paint.
Jazz Cup paint.
Yeah.
So it's worth noting, and as I was looking through Discord here, the top 5 on the high lane, they're all in a chat together.
And then you have Fatherball with him, who's the leader of the low lane, so you know they're working together.
Taylor, thank you for letting me know. I thought that the game had started already. I figured first pitch would have went out about 7 o'clock unless they're waiting for dark. Who's going to lead this one? Fatherball gets him at the line.
There's a lapped car up ahead there. May cause a little bit of an issue getting by.
Yep, Tyler did confirm in chat he blew a motor and had to tow. So he has a clean car. He just has no drafting help right now. Oh,
Is
they
that who
rained
that
delay.
is? Oh, yeah. I thought that was Gary.
No, that is not Gary.
Uh-oh. Robin making the move on JD.
I wonder if Robin got hot and JD decided to move it up so that way they didn't kill the run. I mean, it's still pretty early. Go back to Father Ball leading.
So now he's 3 wide with Ron St. Louis. Back down to 2.
Yep, he slots in behind Ron. JD going to lead across the line this time with Aiden Haller in tow.
I think you mean Father Ball.
Yeah, you meant Father Ball.
Yeah, Father Ball. Jesus. It's been a
One
long day. All
McNally
right?
is just as good as another.
Tyler Moore going to try and hold the high lane as they get ready to come off a 2.
Ooh, I see one car. So the 91 moved up a little bit there. Could have been sketchy.
Robin trying to side draft. Sounds like Diesel and Sam hoping for a caution.
Yeah.
We do have we actually got 3 distinct packs. So this is your lead pack. Then we come back here to David Hunter leading a 5-car pack with B3, Zach Tucker, Ryan Perrone, Ethan Mosby in that pack. And then we've got Jess Christie bringing everybody else with him. You got all of the Stream Friends Racing group sitting in this pack. And then it kind of spreads out from there after that with damage and whatnot. But Father Ball continues to control the pace of this race.
RJ was getting a little loose coming out of 2 behind Robin.
That's one thing I did notice about this car and this setup. The front end seems to get lost when you're the pusher. Like, it just kind of walks. And I don't know if it's a caster adjustment that's kind of out of whack, but the car just doesn't feel planted when you're in the draft. It's like it's taking too much pressure off.
He is pushing her as hard as he can with Dennis Daly there in tow, trying to keep that bubble. Woody steps out, but Dennis lets him back on in.
I think he's trying to get a little bit of air. These cars definitely get hot. Oh, we got the 40 making a run at it. That's Caleb Evans to the outside.
He's going to keep it there. Another lapper coming up ahead.
Yeah, that's Diesel Weasel. He's still got a lot of nose damage.
Yeah, I probably felt it was too early to use that faster pair.
Yep.
40 car trying to control both lines here.
Kyle Wilson going to make a push for the outside. He's going to lead a lap. Then he's going to drop her down to the bottom.
Nothing wrong with that. He's got a lot of speed. Had a lot of momentum as he made that run. He's still putting a little bit of a gap on him. That's kind of crazy.
JD 3 wide as we catch Diesel. He's going to have to back out and slot down. And he does. Robin to the lead now.
With a big run in that middle lane.
Mitch Dagenhart in the wall there. That's going to drag him off the back of this pack.
And now her and RJ are going to go ahead and say, bye-bye, baby.
Dennis Daly until Phil Connor.
Now the question is, do we see them move to the bottom, or are they content to run this middle line?
Content to run the middle line.
Yeah, I mean this car runs the middle line here really well.
Well, it's because then that, and that's something with this car that a lot of people forget. If you try to pin the yellow, this car slows down far too much.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll burn up that left rear. If you hold that middle lane to about you can bring it down to about a half off the bottom. And you'll be all right. JD getting a push from Aiden going for the front on the bottom lane. They're going to try to prove me wrong.
I mean, it can be done. It absolutely can be done.
It's just not tire wise. It beats them up too hard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
JD getting neck and neck here with Robin entering the corner.
JD
He's
to
going to
lead.
enter ahead.
Yep, JD to the lead. Him and Aiden are gone. Holy shit, they gotta run.
They are hooked up and booking.
Dude, Aiden just keeps pushing. The question is how far ahead can he get before the engine blows up?
This is car of tomorrow tandem drafting.
Yeah, they're still pulling away.
This is insane. Dennis dropping down to the inside lane, giving Robin and RJ a chance to do a little tandem action as well.
My
Phil
God.
Gonna tuck up inside there as well, try and give them just a bubble.
Aiden's got to finally come off the bumper. They're going to start to pull him back in. Aiden's got to get back to JD or they're going to get freight trained. Well, they're getting freight trained because here comes Robin to the outside with RJ in tow.
Sam Green, the lap car up ahead, says he's going to keep it high.
The question is did Aiden show his hand too soon? And you know that he's a good pusher. Like, do you try to work with him more towards the end of this race?
If anything, I don't think I want to be near Aiden at the end of a race based off what I saw at a fast car last week.
He went bowling last week, so
I don't think he made too many friends with that one, but it does seem to be working in his favor here today. At least JD's giving him a hand with that, with being in front of him there. But
Ron almost looked 3 wide inside of Phil, thought better of it.
good chance he's just sniffing for some air, try and cool that thing down too.
It could be. It does run warm when you're in a draft line. I'll say that. So Robin back to the lead though.
Yeah, I think that holds true to what these things were really like. I remember guys always having some kind of engine issues. A lot of steam popping out from the hood and stuff.
Yep.
I see. Oh my God, is that Gary up there? Tail end of the outside lane.
No, Gary is sitting in P24 right now. He's about half a lap down. He's got the 86 in front of him. Yes.
You know what? I'm confused because I thought he was running a John Deere paint. That is the paint you made him.
Correct. That is correct.
Yeah, Gary didn't like my paints anymore.
Diggs said that his liver isn't nervous yet. That poor man has put more shot glasses in the chat because of cautions lately.
These guys are going to have to start looking at green flag pit stops here soon. There's 75% fuel, so.
Okay, so we're not the typical 38, so we're probably looking about 25 to 30 laps.
Mm-hmm.
Robin's still running the middle lane. RJ, Phil Connor, and Ron St. Louis and tow. JD trying to fight on that bottom lane. The question now becomes, what lap do you come? Do you take tires? If it's me, I'm not taking tires. It's too cool of a track. I think you're going to be okay without tires, but definitely
not running squirrely. They're definitely not getting loose. They're definitely not having any issues from what I can see, and nobody has wrecked or spun. So, tires? What tires? Who needs tires?
We don't need no stinking tires.
Three wide action down there in the middle of the pack, and caution's out.
Not sure why.
It might have been Williams Samples. We'll go find out what happened here. Oh.
Yep.
Ooh.
We had somebody come down pit road here. Somebody else checked up in the lane, didn't call it out. Scott Thompson involved. I gotta look at. Scott was trying to save it. Does he keep it off the wall here? It looks like he does. So nobody with significant damage, which is a good thing. Yeah, it just looks like somebody went to call out went to pit, didn't call it out. So
Yeah.
Dustin Ray is, thanking the NASCAR gods on this one for the caution because he was about to go a lap down. I do believe that's going to make Gabe Griffin your lucky dog, but we'll confirm that once we get to the other side of pit road here.
It appear that way.
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Everybody, running pretty clean. Everybody's fighting decently.
Just some minor mistakes here and there. Stuff that we haven't seen before, not that we haven't seen before, I should say. But clean driving, yeah, absolutely. Some of the best racing I've seen here in a while with these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe it's only lap 26.
That's true. As we get closer to 10 to go, we start to see the party happen, right? So we'll see what happens, I should say.
Lots of guys coming down here now. Everybody definitely needing fuel.
Yep. Gabe Griffin is, I believe, our lucky dog.
RJ Hurst already out of his spot.
I think Tyler
Is he
Moore is
get
going
the lead?
Wait to see
He
who comes
gets
off.
it.
Yeah, him and Robin changed spots. Phil's going to come out in third where he was. Looks like
JD McHaley.
Yep, JD.
Kyle Wilson, Donald Underwood, Nate Bunday, and Miguel.
Yep, Ron St. Louis and Mitch Degenhart, your top 10 so far off of pit road.
It looks like we lost B3.
Did we?
Isn't he Brian Kearney?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had an upload loss, looks like.
That's unlucky. Not what you want to see.
Yeah, we lost him about 6-7 laps ago? Or 2 laps ago?
We lost him. He is currently 5 laps down, so about 6 laps ago.
Okay. Rickle France, Kyle Wilson just confirmed B3 had internet unalive.
Oh.
So we have an in-race reporter for these things.
I'm sorry, Nate. I had a little bit of an issue there. I had a stroke.
So
I
think Tyler's gonna take a wave around here unless he goes down pit road, but he was on pit road longer than everybody else last time, so he may stay out unless he decides. It's looking like he's maybe coming down. Yep, he might have decided it's best to maybe get the lucky dog than try to save the fuel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to step away for just a quick second here, Joe.
Absolutely. Pace car here is coming to 1-2 green. RJ Hurst, Robin on the outside. Phil Connor, JD McHaley. Round out the top 5. The lights are now off. Everybody's getting sorted out there for the tail end of the field. Ted? Who's Ted? RJ looking to cool them tires off down on the apron.
Can't say I blame him.
No, sir.
He might have taken a set right here too, though.
I don't think so with how fast he came off pit road.
I mean, he also could have just taken, right sides, left sides.
Well, I mean, if you take a full load of fuel, you might as well take 4 tires. It's only like a second and a half slower. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you're born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Smart ass. Five Bull says,
cool
shout out to
here.
David Hunter of SFRG. We got him up to 17th right now. We got one moving to the back just due to blinking. That's the 3 of Ethan Mosby.
So we're looking at another, what, 3 stops if we need to?
I believe so. So we should see pit stops, I'm guessing, again, if we go green, right around that 50 lap mark. We're pretty close to it.
Yeah, I'd say
Ow!
50, 52, somewhere in there.
Bullet, I didn't even know it was you. I didn't even think about it. Now it's registering.
RJ taking them to the green flag, and they're off.
Does Robin check up the
Great.
outside lane to let RJ up?
Great restart by the entire pack there.
He does
Actually,
not.
really, really good. We got one a little loose in the middle of the field.
JD is pushing the hell out of her. RJ looks like he's going to be content down on the bottom.
They may drop to the bottom to pick those guys up. Actually, JD and Robin gonna just go.
Welcome to Gapplebee's. Can I help you? Let's get you started with something today.
They've got the is it the 66 of DJ Underwood right behind him.
Where'd he come from? Just snuck right in there.
He was more at the back. Now he's at the front. He's up 24 positions since start.
That's awesome.
We've also got Miguel Saldana sitting in 4th. RJ sitting back there in 5th with Mitch Degenhardt on the outside. This might cause a 4-car breakaway if these guys don't start to get in line.
3 wide there with Phil Connor on the bottom. RJ in the middle.
Never a fun place to be.
Still 3 wide. Phil clears them. Puts Kyle Wilson in a provocative position.
Let's go on board with Phil for a second here. We'll show you the angle that these guys are dealing with. I mean, you see how much the car's rotating over in the corner.
That is incredible banking.
You could hear Phil's saving some fuel.
It wouldn't surprise me.
You're lifting out of it every once in a while, so maybe trying to stretch that fuel economy out just a little bit further.
Nothing wrong with that. These guys do seem to be evenly spaced apart. Nobody's pushing too hard to get to the front, and it's just strategy at this point. Everybody's got a good feel for it, and Phil looking like he wants to go down low into that lane.
Yep, RJ going to drop in behind him. Starting to get stretched out again a little bit.
Definitely a couple of packs there.
Yep.
Not too stretched out. They can easily make this all one big pack again if they all single file for those cars further back.
I was going to say, I think that was... Nope, we got to go a little bit further back. Aiden Haller out of the draft. So that's going to put Bill Lance at the start of that second pack. If these guys can single file up, I think they can catch. Back to the front we go.
Dennis Daly sitting there and was middle 3 wide. That 40 car's falling back. Wonder if they got a problem.
Dennis is going to try and go the outside of Miguel.
It's a 3 wide run to the front.
He's got Scott on his tail. Phil Connor going to take the lead, though. We haven't talked about Phil much tonight. Been kind of quiet so far, 32 laps in. But
RJ going to leave him out.
I got to cheer for him a little bit. He's got the sponsor on the hood. Phil going to lead that lap.
It's too bad the special Phil's semi-retired at this point. I don't think I can't not talk about him at least once.
Man, him and Kyle out to a gap. Oh, no! RJ's around.
Robin involved as well.
I think that was a bad. I think that was a bump gone wrong.
that looked like two people going for the same bit of real estate.
We're going to roll this back. Yeah, I think I'm going to guess that RJ thought he was more clear. Or maybe he didn't expect Robin to be there.
I think Robin gave him a little love tap on that left rear, and
yeah, and it sent him down into Nate.
Collected JD McHaley.
Father Ball, I think, gets out of this. Oh, Robin got neck coated that spun her into the wall.
I just saw Ron had also hit JD, trying to avoid it all. Man, that's not how you want to see it, but
no. Trying to see who else. We've got the 66. That's going to be DJ Underwood in that. Oh no, Ron just right into the back of JD as JD makes it out of the wreck.
Yeah.
There's pieces and parts flying everywhere.
That was a unfortunate situation.
Yep. Still got a lot of race left though. Hopefully these guys can get them fixed and get back in it. It looks like RJ might have had a tow on that one.
He's sitting on pit road as we speak.
Yep.
Ooh, his wheels are very, very.
Oh, he went head first into the wall. Let's see if we can get a look at RJ's car while it's sitting there. Oh yeah, the wheels are hard right.
Yeah, I mean, we knew, coming to Talladega in this car specifically, we were going to have these wrecks.
Oh yeah, that was going to happen. That was going to happen. I do believe Sam Green's going to be your lucky dog here. He's going to try and get around, get some more front end damage fixed, as he's got that right front poking out. A lot of people.
Father Ball's. Excuse me, sorry.
A lot of people coming down pit road. But Father Ball back to the lead.
Yep, Father Ball back up there.
Listening to the chat right now, hearing what people are saying.
I saw some good avoidance in that wreck, though. I'll admit there was some good avoidance in it.
Definitely good avoidance.
Which says a lot about how far some of these guys have really come.
Well, and I think too, we see a lot of the same guys in a lot of the same groups, right? And I think the more guys get used to running around each other, I think also realizing that they want to put on a show, especially when it's for a good cause like this. There's a lot less crazy moves early on, and we've had some good green flag racing. So.
Oh, absolutely here. And it's all for a special lady named Sharon.
I figured Korn would be there to pick it up, but he might have walked away. I don't know.
If you're just tuning in, the Sharon 250 here is for Mr. Zachary Korn's mother-in-law. She had an unfortunate accident where she fell and broke her hip. It has since been replaced, and she's doing quite well, actually, healing. But to offset some of those medical costs, we're asking just to take a look there at the corner of the screen, grab that QR code, and help out if you can. We love you, Sharon.
I even threw in, as far as the channel goes, I threw some money towards the charity to work tonight. We got to support, and I think it's great that we can sit here, and I'm going to say this the best way that I can, because a lot of people will say you're playing a dumb video game. But I think that this shows that there's still community in that.
Absolutely.
And the fact that you could get this group of drivers to come together, for a good cause, that's huge, especially if we're just playing a video game.
It's something I've noticed in the iRacing community, not just within our group, but within the entire community.
Oh, yeah.
it's a very charitable group of people. They're all always willing to put on some kind of race, some kind of event to help somebody out that's in need.
Yep.
One of our own, either I'm going to put a shameless plug out there. Check out Fapper Tapper on Twitch. He's always he's big into the veterans and helping
Yep.
out with his one buddy who had unfortunately become one of the 22 a day. So, but we're here for Sharon, and we're here to take a look at this action here. As they're going to be coming to the green flag here shortly.
Mike McKaylee going to be your leader at the restart. He's got Ryan Perone on the outside. We got Dagenhart, Saldana, Evans, Underwood, Wilson, Dennis Daly, Scott Thompson, Aiden Hall are your top 10. Robin with a little bit of damage still. She's mired back about 19th. And then I think RJ's still waiting on the toe to finish. So,
Shoo, that's a big toe.
That's the downside about towing under caution, is it takes so long.
Especially at Talladega. It takes like 4.5 minutes.
Pace car's in. Mike McKaylee going to bring it around here. Can restart whenever he'd like as long as he's in that zone. There he goes. He's off. Mitchell Degenhart behind him, but that's a hell of a gap they got there.
Man, Mike, you gotta not show all your cards on your restarts, my man.
maybe a half throttle restart.
Yeah, just drag that brake a little bit, Father Ball. You're getting too far out front.
They'll catch him.
Well, Mike gonna break the draft first. Oh no, that's not
It's
good.
still good.
We'll see what.
This could be a big stack up on the outside lane
see
here.
how this stacks. Mitch
Not
Dagenhart,
too bad, actually.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be way worse. But it does stack them up a little bit.
The 25 of Sam Green has to serve a black flag. He apparently entered a closed pit here, under yellow there.
Weird. Didn't he get a wave around?
He did, and then when he came down the pits, I guess it was closed.
That's
Perone,
dumb.
he only went out there 3 wide. Oh, they're getting close there with Miguel.
Yeah, I see Miguel just off the right side of your screen. You'll see that 3 wide action.
Oh, he's going to push up there a little bit. Perone going to lift and give him the space.
They're trying to get rolling again. Back to the battle for the lead. Kyle Wilson looked like he got hot, had to move out. It's going to put him to the front of the 2 wide action. It puts Kyle ahead for the moment. Ooh.
Oh, they're looking 3 wide for the lead.
Oh, good Lord, they're getting chippy. Oh, man. That 40 car trying to pitch to stay relevant here in this race.
Degenhart kept that lap, though.
Yep.
And the 40's going to start falling back now. He's got no help on that high line.
Nope. Probably just best to fall back in line, save some fuel. I mean, like we were talking earlier, we still got about 3 fuel runs if this thing stays green.
Yeah, and that's a lifetime at this point.
Right.
The key here, just keeping yourself out of trouble.
Kyle Wilson going to lead this lap.
That really allowed for everybody to kind of keep up together here. It's one giant pack with the inside lane being dominant here in the tail end.
Yeah, you just got, it looks like Jess Christie just a little bit off the back of that pack, but I think he can pull back forward. So I think they're going to be all right. I do see RJ is back out on track. Sounds like him and Sam are going to try and hook up from what I just heard on the radio.
That's a solid plan.
I don't think that's a bad plan at all.
Oh, one car going way high up there. Looked like he got in the back of Gary.
Looked like Gabe Griffin. Might have missed that, but
it was a pretty aggressive move. Fatherball squeezing. Oh my God, I can't see who that is. Scott Thompson down low.
Diggs, we try, man. I try to make sure that everybody's in the chat that's involved. Obviously there's things that we don't get to, but we try to make sure that everybody's at least giving a shout out their fair share of stuff, and we appreciate you being in the chat as well. Miguel was down below the yellow, it looked like. It looked like he got it wrapped back in. So
It's a safe rejoin if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
not the safest you're going to see here.
He did hang out until he...
Phil trying to make back up through the pack.
There is a blinker in the field. Is that Ethan Mosby?
Ethan Mosby blinking pretty good there. Mitch Dagenhart back to the lead. We got Aiden pushing again. Do we see those guys start to break free if Aiden can push hard enough? Ooh,
He's got him
loose.
Takes the safe exit down low onto the apron.
Probably a good idea there. Kyle Wilson going to be your leader.
And that leaves Aiden here leading the inside lane.
Uh-huh.
But what's that going to do for him? We saw that middle line's working way better than that low lane.
Right. You got Kyle Wilson. You got Fatherball. Fatherball moving to the bottom lane. Dennis Daly up on that high lane behind Kyle.
Ooh. Looked like a big shot to Fatherball there from Aiden. He said, we got to go.
Still 2x2 all the way back to like, how far are we back? About 16th.
It may be even more than that.
Fatherball out to a sizable lead over that outside lane. Aiden Haller pushing the bumper off of that Padres themed machine.
Aiden is a menace when it comes to pushing.
I see Gabe working his way up there. Some guys doing a little shuffling coming into one.
Aiden to the high side by himself. Scott Thompson coming to his bumper.
Yeah, this is good pack racing.
Everybody's kind of moving around smoothly. Aiden's going to lead on the top lane, but Fatherball should be coming back as we come off the corner.
Scott Thompson, one of those drivers that I was talking about earlier who I've seen big improvement from, Scott Thompson, right there behind Fatherball, keeping his distance right in that bubble just to keep the speed and momentum moving. But yeah, that is good to see.
Ooh, Ron blinking a little bit in the pack there.
So I wonder if the server's doing all right.
Kind of makes you wonder.
I've seen it out of one or two cars, so
maybe there's a storm.
Aiden out to a lead. They are catching the 25 and 34. Oh, they're wrecking in the back.
Spinning. One car spins. Everybody makes it around it pretty good. Collects it up. That's Nate Bundy.
We're going to try and... we got to back it up just a little bit.
Just in time for more fuel.
It looks like Nate goes to the bottom. I don't know if there's a checkup, and then Miguel just makes a little bit of contact with him.
Could be netcode. We have seen that before.
Nate goes all the way around. The 50 goes to the bottom. He spins. That's actually kind of impressive.
That was great driving.
Yeah. But I also have that he crashed here a second ago. Looks like he's pulled to the bottom, stopped, and towed. So I'm not real sure what happened there.
Oh. I'm not sure. That's hopefully not a Josh Smith situation. I just saw the 27 of Deeganhart here go through the grass coming onto the backstretch. I wonder what that was about.
Huh. All right. Well, Aiden leads down pit road. We've got the 8 of Zach Gavin's going to be our lucky dog. I'm going to step away for a second. And
Yeah, that looks like there was a weird checkup there as everybody was coming to pit road, and Mitchell just took the easy way out into the 1X. So, but yeah, I've been seeing a lot of great driving here tonight by these guys. It's wonderful to actually be here to announce this with everybody. And yeah, Diggs, they were full. Absolutely. All right, coming out of here, though, it looks like Aiden Haller still your leader. Kyle Wilson, second place. Don Underwood in third. Dennis Daly in fourth. Phil Connor in fifth. Scott Thompson down to sixth now. Ron St. Louis in seventh. Mike McHaley in eighth. And Bill Lance in ninth. And Gabriel Griffin rounding out the top 10. Aside from that, we've got Caleb Evans in 11th. David Hunter in 12th. Mitchell Deeganhart in 13th. JD McHaley 14th. Jesse Christie 15th. Dustin Ray 16th. Ethan Mosby having a little bit of a struggle here today in 17th. Now in 18th. I'm sorry. Dustin Ray moves up to 17th. What is going on? You guys stop doing that.
everything's catching up slowly.
It's doing its thing.
Looks like
So,
Robin's still sitting on pit road. Gary's still on pit road, so I'm sure those guys trying to fix damage from earlier wrecks. Try to save that fast repair.
that's going to come in handy at some point.
Oh,
I
for
just
sure.
feel it. Someone's been saving that thing for this whole race, and they know exactly why they're saving it.
Can you tell Gary I heard that? Oh, Nate got right hooked, then he went to shift and it didn't go into gear and it blew his engine.
Oh, no.
That's shitty. That is shitty.
Well, better luck next time, Nate.
Still a lot of race left. We're a little over halfway. Yeah, because actually last lap I should have been singing "We're Halfway There." Nate, that was absolutely impressive that it did a full 360 and didn't get hit by anybody else. All right.
Yeah, that was really good. It looked like Dale over at Martinsville when he got spun.
Right? You talk about the one where he stayed in the gas full throttle and it just went right around and he kept going.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He only
that was
lost
what,
one
like
position.
91, 92?
Yeah, I think it was 94, and Kyle Petty was the one who spun him. Was it Kyle Petty or was it?
Was that the one that caused the infamous protest car?
It may have been.
Man, I can't remember.
I don't know. We're gonna come here to the green flag any second now. The pace car is heading off into pit road. Aiden Haller, your leader.
Kyle Wilson on the outside. Does Aiden do the smart thing and drag brake, unlike what Fatherball had been doing where he jumped way ahead of everybody?
I suppose we'll see. He gets a good jump there.
He's just going to stay hard into the throttle.
He really is. If he was smart, he'd pull up into that middle lane.
I was going to say, I think I would have pulled up already. Yep, he pulls up. Almost like he's listening from in the car. And they're going to get rolling. DJ Underwood on the leader on the bottom lane with Phil behind him.
I feel like we should do another crank it up.
Should we? We'll do it at the line this time, like do it the smart way.
Lap 50, why not?
All right, let's do it. It's gonna be lap 50. We'll flip it over here in just a second as we get ready to cross the start finish line. We're gonna back on off and we'll crank it on up. Still your leader as we come across the start finish line.
Hear a lot of talk about JD's paint down there, and all he has to say about that paint is it's making him happy, happy, happy.
You know what? We're gonna where is he? There we are. We could do this. We could take a look at it. Oh, that's why he's in a Duck Dynasty paint scheme. What a
That's
dork.
awesome.
We got the lap car of Nate Bundy that we're catching. So Nate did get back out there after having a tow.
Yeah, he did. I heard him asking what lap the leaders were on just a little bit ago, so...
Everybody gonna single file out as we go by him. And then Mike McKaylee says, I'm going to lead the bottom lane with JD in tow.
Teamwork. And Bundy gonna hold it down low as well. Everybody getting around him nice and smoothly. Ooh, pinched him up there a little bit, but everybody made it around.
Aiden Haller continues to lead.
That inside lane is forming up.
Yep, Dennis
Quite
is
well.
Oh no!
There
Aiden goes around.
It's only Aiden, single car incident, stayed below the
That's-
apron.
Wow, we're gonna go back and look at that one. I think Kyle's gonna have some explaining to do.
Dude, that was wild.
We're gonna go for the blip on this one to get a good look at it. Because you're gonna see Dennis shift, and I think that's when Kyle shifts. Yep, he starts to come down. Oh, and then Aiden just tries to cover, and he can't. They're literally bumper to bumper already.
It's just a no-win situation.
I mean, Aiden does a really good job locking it down, not bringing it back up into traffic. Everybody else misses him. That's a pretty light caution. We'll take that. So Dennis is going to wind up, or not Dennis, Aiden's going to wind up all the way back in 23rd. I heard Dennis talking, and that's what made me think Dennis. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Dennis is going to be leading.
Oh God, B3. It says it's a conspiracy to come out to get out of the or to get him out of the race because his power went out.
Oh no! You're having the worst luck, man.
I think Diesel's gonna get our lucky dog candidate here.
Looks like it, and
Well deserved
deserved.
here.
Sam Green next up in line for that lucky dog as well, and we spoke about him early on in the race. How whenever he gets involved with something, he always ends up coming back.
He does. He does.
So A lot of cars, though. It'll be between him and Blaine Sutton for that next lucky dog, but
Yep.
don't count him out.
I'm sure RJ was hoping for a bunch of guys to pit, maybe get a waiver round.
RJ being 4 laps down, he's hoping for the best right now.
Yeah, we're not quite to 30 to go, so I feel like a lot of these guys are thinking, well, we could get a caution before the next fuel cycle. We did have some guys come down pit road there and top off, so that's going to be something to look at too. Look like about everybody from about Phil Connor on back came down pit road.
So you're saying that all these guys up front here stayed out?
Correct.
Oh. Banking on another caution.
I think so.
Well, you know what they say, AJ. Cautions breed cautions.
They do.
And
Robin's going to be almost the last car on the lead lap. Diesel will be behind her, but she pitted there. I don't know if she's still got damage she's fixing, but
as long as she can get out before that pace car, she should be all right. We've been pretty consistent with these cautions. It's definitely played into strategy.
I think we're as we start to get towards the end here with 40 laps to go, it's definitely playing into strategy.
Dick's saying it's one caution for every 18.8 laps, which that's a better average than I've seen normally. At least here at Talladega in these cars.
I'm just kind of looking through the field right now. It's Daly, Wilson, Thompson, Mike McKaylee, DJ Underwood, JD McKaylee, Gabe Griffin, David Hunter, Miguel Saldana, Zach Tucker, your top 10.
McKaylee's are lining up on the outside, right behind Kyle Wilson. Interesting.
We got a couple guys that came down pit road there. Let's see Bill Lance. I also see Diesel. And JD's back to talking about food.
I was going to say, it sounds like some guys are getting hungry down there out there racing as hard as they're racing. One knows I can't help but snack while I'm sitting here commentating with you guys, which thanks again for the opportunity, Corn. I really appreciate it. And AJ, what a great host.
Dude, we've been trying to get something together for a long time here. So the fact that I finally got you, that's the first step. To see now you're going to be hooked and you'll come back because it's way too much fun half the time. That, and I feel like the chat starts to realize we got different co-hosts depending on what we got going on.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely have been trying to work myself up to it, and Corn, I have to admit, has been pushing me to do more commentating. I think the last time I did anything was with you.
He's kind of a bully.
He can be.
Look, all I know is when I see talent, I want it used.
Hang on one second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back here to the green flag. We've got Dennis Daly and Kyle Wilson leading the pack here. Pace car is now starting to head down pit road. It's anybody's gamble. Get ready to see some real action here as they hit the restart zone.
Howard Cosell in the booth with me now, everybody.
What's funny is I picked that up from what was that movie? Had the Asian dude that was talking like Howard Cosell the whole time.
Oh God, I know what you're talking about. Dennis out to a big ass lead.
Wow. And he said, I'm moving up.
Yeah, he's grabbing Kyle Wilson. That's Scott Thompson in the bottom lane.
Ooh, I see some real close action happening between the McHaleys. They were all bumper to bumper.
Over under on if JD spins him?
50-50.
Mike says, "To hell with it. I'm getting away from JD. He went to the bottom." Oh man.
I think of all people, I would
the
probably
white
trust
flag
JD the
flag.
most when it comes to being pushed because
That's
he's
probably
pretty
fair.
gentle with it.
That's probably fair. Now the question is, if it's between JD and Fatherball at the end, does Mike wreck JD for the win?
It'd be stupid not to.
Better Off Dead was the movie with John Cusack. I want my $2.
That's the one. I have to go and watch that this weekend now.
Who is at the
thank
bottom
you.
of this? David Hunter looking to go for the lead. He's been in the back most of this race. He's on a mission to get to the front.
He doesn't have much help, but he's going to go ahead and move on up into that middle lane and just
We
get
got
right in file.
We got Sailbig coming with him. He's part of that group as well. The SFRG starting to move forward, guys.
Not a bad thing to happen. I'll tell you what, you're going to start seeing these drivers wake up. These guys that have been laying back most of this
Oh,
race
yeah.
trying to keep clean, they're going to start moving forward and making big moves. Robin, she's up there with that little bit of damage she's got. She's doing all right hanging in there behind Ron St. Louis and Phil.
Look, the back. It looked like the back of that car still got a little bit of damage on it, so I'm sure she's saving the fast repair.
Quite possibly. And we talked about that earlier too. You gotta Ooh, I see some shuffling happening up there.
Oh,
there
somebody
they
got
go.
turned.
It's Miguel and Caleb Evans.
We're gonna go back and look at that. I gotta change angles
The
here.
third car as well. Ethan Mosby got involved with that somehow, maybe trying to avoid.
Oh, RJ gave either a bad bump or something to the 40. Miguel just kind of collected in it off the blimp. Does he get it away from the wall? He flat sides it off the wall.
I don't see any damage on Caleb.
I don't see where the third car comes into this. Oh, yep, there's Ethan.
Ethan comes in there at the end. Yeah, I'm not sure where.
I'm not sure where he came from. Oh, he was pushing on Sam. He bumps Sam, and then I think he neck codes or something, because all of a sudden he's loose in a round.
That's goofy.
Nothing real major there.
I'm sorry if I'm not getting some of the names right away here, folks. I'm looking at this through TV3, and some of these cars look very similar.
The blimp helps with that.
Does it? I've been
Yeah.
on TV3 this whole time.
Blimp, you can kind of get up above things.
Yeah, that does help. All right. Dennis Daly going to lead them down pit road here. Kyle Wilson in tow as well. Gabe Griffin, JD McHaley. Who's that in the 19? Oh. Dustin Ray. Okay. And Phil Connor. So, well, we do have some guys who stayed out. David Hunter stayed out. Zachary Tucker stayed out. Mike McHaley stayed out. Jesse Christie stayed out. Another name. Caleb gets caught back up here. He's back into 5th place. Zach Gavin now in 6th. Juan Velez, he is a backup driver for Nathan Strader. Up here in 7th place now. Zach Gavin have a little bit of a blinking issue there, I noticed. And Dennis Daly already out of the pits now. Getting caught back up. He's going to sit here in 8th.
I think a lot of those guys that stayed out wound up pitting and moving back. We got
I think that Ethan Mosby incident kind of screwed Sam out of a lucky dog. Blaine Sutton.
Oh no.
Your lucky dog here now.
I see that. Which may not be the worst thing, because it looks like Sam's still on pit road fixing damage. And we all know that if you try to fix damage while being a lucky dog, it's almost impossible.
Yeah. You have to take that
So,
lap and then come in at another time, or just eat it at that point and hope for the best.
B3 dropping the knowledge. David Hunter, insufficient funds over on TikTok. That's your leader. So if you guys have watched insufficient funds over on TikTok, that's your leader right there.
Kyle Wilson's saying that iRacing's playing games on him and accidentally gave him right sides.
I've had that happen with this car.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. But will it help him?
Probably not. I mean, it burns that left rear more than it burns the rights.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe left sides would have benefited him a little bit better there, but
oh God, B3 said it changed his tires on lap 6 with everything checked off.
oh, that's cool.
That's terrible.
Yeah, man. So this race has just been an interesting race because the wrecks that we're seeing, they're not massive. We had one massive wreck for sure there at the beginning. I think everybody just had to get it out of their system, and then we can move on past it. And we've seen a lot of single car accidents. We've seen a lot of guys getting loose, getting hooked and then being able to save it and without hitting anything else. It's incredible.
I was going to say, outside of the RJ wreck, we haven't really seen like a real hard hit. So
yeah,
not the worst thing. I think everybody's kind of given space. Yes, we've seen some hooks, but no major damage outside of the one.
I do not understand how this Ricklefrance guy can type and drive at the same time. That is impressive.
That's Kyle Wilson.
I know.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
That man will be writing paragraphs while he's doing 200 mile an hour.
Now we're almost 30 laps to go. It's gonna be close on fuel. Do we see guys start to drag, clutch, all sorts of things to try to save fuel to make it to the end?
I think from this point on, I'm not sure exactly what the fuel window is, but yeah, you're going to have to save. You are going to have to manage this.
3 of the top 4 cars, SFRG drivers.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to go green here. And there it is. Mike McHaley leaving a big, big gap.
David Hunter going to get in line up top right away.
So I can confirm they cannot make it to the end on green.
Oh.
Without pitting.
How many do we have GWCs for tonight?
We do. We have 3.
Oh, that's going to make for an interesting call.
A lot of interesting things are happening here. I see that outside lane getting formed up, that inside lane stacking up. Phil Connor getting checked up there a little bit in front of Scott Thompson.
Juan Velez to the top 4.
DJ Underwood looked like he wanted to put it 3 wide just to avoid all of that.
Everybody chasing Team SFRG. Dennis is trying to claw his way up there. David Hunter going to lead this lap.
Oh, Dennis got a little bit of a run going there with that help. They can just keep together. I'm hearing on the radio here that there was a lane change before the start-finish line. Someone is going to the back of the pack.
Looks like it's going to be a drive-through. So it's going to put Zach Tucker to the lead. Sail Big out in front.
That help I was talking about for Dennis Daly, JD McHaley. He's been up front all day.
That's true.
Juan Velez, though, taking that lap.
No,
In that middle lane.
I got Juan Velez back at 13th. That's going to be Zach Tucker up front.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Hey, Keith's in the chat, everybody.
Oh, Kate's here.
There he is. You dirty, dirty man. What the hell are you doing?
Tucker, Daly, McGailey, Griffin, St. Louis, Stevens, Ray, Haller, Freeman, and Degenhart, your top 10. So Gary Freeman finally joined in the chat. It's only taken all race, Gary. Got the 19 of Dustin Ray trying to get it moving, too.
All by himself.
He's doing a solid job. He's still creeping forward.
Hey, he was side drafting Robin there for a little bit there to keep the momentum up, but now he's got some help coming up there on the inside.
Oh, God, he's got Aiden Haller.
What better help do you need? That guy's been pushing everybody tonight.
Need a pushing partner? Aiden Haller.
Aiden said he'll do it.
Oh, no! Somebody got turned in the middle of the pack.
Oh, and it's a multiple car deal. They're ARCA braking, and who did I just? Was that Bundy? I just saw.
I think that was Juan that went for the ride. I'm looking to see. He comes up to the back of Outlaw's car. That's Jess Christie in the 82. And then I don't think Fatherball anticipated the checkup.
Oh yeah, Diesel Hunter got into that there. Diesel Weasel, I should say. I saw David's name.
The 8 car involved. Actually, Diesel looked like he made it. Oh, they're going to door on the way out of the frame. Oh, Nate was good until the 66 of DJ Underwood rolled off the wall. He'd made it all the way through.
Oh, somebody said they just hooked JD?
Wait, what?
Gabe hooked JD.
Oh, God. It looks like the car's okay. A little bit of front end damage, but...
Little love tap to the wall. Thank God for the safer barrier here. A little bit of left rear damage, a little bit of...
Sam's finally going to get his wave around.
Hey, there it is. And this is that caution we're talking about. Now they could probably make it to the end.
Yeah, I was going to say from here, as long as we don't see a GWC, it should be okay.
JD going to keep it out, not bringing it into fixed damage. RJ going to stay out as well. He's going to try to get a lap.
We're going to take a look at JD's car. Oh, God, that may be a bad thing. I mean, if he can keep it tucked in, he may be okay. But the front of that car has damage. Let's check it from a chase. A little bit of damage on the left rear as well. So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
A little more downforce on that left rear will get going.
Maybe. Tyler Moore says he's got about 6 minutes of damage from that wreck. The bad thing is this is going to restart JD in the lead of that outside lane.
Yes, that's the way from quick, sir.
Yep. Oh, that sucks, Bill. So Kyle Wilson says he's turning the car off in the corners to try to save the fuel.
That's a dangerous game to play.
That very much is.
Who's got the fastest time so far?
Let's get our tower up.
I'm just curious who's got the fastest lap as of right now.
Fastest time goes to Double D with a 49.09.
Ooh.
Or wait, no, that's incorrect. I'm reading that wrong. I got Phil Connor with a 49.06. RJ Hurst with a 49.03. RJ with your fastest lap.
Oh.
So, yep. Get our ticker back up. Just cleans up the view just a little bit better. So, so we've got Daly, JD, Phil, Caleb Evans, Robin, Miguel Saldana, Aiden Haller, Mitch Dagenhart, Ron St. Louis, and Gary Freeman going to be your top 10 to kick this back off. We still have 23 cars on the lead lap. We've got the 81 of David Hunter, hopefully looking to get another caution here so he can get back into this race after serving that black flag penalty.
Yeah. That was unfortunate, but hopefully resiliency will pay off here with this race.
Right. Sail Big says he can make it if it's green.
Was that 25 to go at the line then?
Yeah. So it's going to be real tight, I think. I mean, if it's me, I'm going to tuck it in wherever I can keep it until a couple of laps to go and then start to make my run.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if old Double D here checks it up and just tucks in behind the JD. Look at that gap
Yeah, Dennis has got a
between
good
Phil
start.
and Dennis and Caleb and JD. That's like a whole car length between them.
Yep.
It's an interesting start.
Dennis out to the lead for not for long. He's going to roll everybody to the high side. That's going to put Caleb Evans to the lead. He drops it back to the bottom.
Look at Robin go.
I was going to say, she's leading that high lane.
Ooh, with Mitchell helping.
He's trying to
He's
get
peeking
there.
for some air. Ron St. Louis, though, like, let's talk about Ron for a moment. He's there.
He's there.
He's there. He's got the mindset that he can make it at this point. He knows what he has to do.
Robin coming to the back side of the 40 car.
Oh, a couple cars down on the apron. Looked like it was RJ and another.
I think RJ is headed that way to serve a lane change penalty on that restart.
That's a rough day. I see the red, black, and wild green rims of Gary Freeman.
He needs to change those rims. That makes that car look hideous.
It looks like it's Christmas in July here, but now we're in August.
40 car back to the bottom. Caleb Evans continues to lead. He's playing both lanes very well. Because now it's going to take Robin a second to really get to speed to make a comeback.
This is where Phil should probably jump out. And he does.
Like
and goes with Double D. Leaving Caleb Evans all by himself. JD McHaley, I think that's who I'm seeing behind him.
JD and the camo car right behind him. Unfortunately, JD's going to have to pick him up because JD can't sneak out with the front end damage.
Nope, he's got to stick behind somebody. He won't be able to lead a pack. It would end up dragging him behind even more, which it doesn't look like that damage is doing much to help or really hurt in this point of the race. He's got to be praying for another caution.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
see Ron and Kyle almost touched doors there.
Yeah, one shoving it up through the middle. That's the 19 car of Dustin Ray. He's trying to get back to the front again.
He's going to pinch him down there, looks like a little bit.
So you got Daly, Connor, Stevens, Degenhart, St. Louis, Haller, Ray, Tucker, Wilson, and Evans, your top 10.
You know, we're talking about the last 20 laps here soon. These guys, they're really going to start trying to make moves and absolutely make their way to the front. Risks will be taken.
Yeah, I think you're starting to see it as we get to that 20 to go mark. How many guys are going to push it super hard? How many guys are going to ride? It looks like the top lane's content riding with where they're at. Ron dropping it to the bottom lane, trying to pull back to the front. Dustin Ray shoving.
You know, we've seen a lot of guys working together here this race. A lot of different teams working together, if you will. And it seems to me like nobody's really actually found a good groove aside from Dennis Daly and Phil Connor and Robin Stevens.
The SFRG guys had a really good run there up until that caution. Obviously, the 81 David Hunter, too. Yeah, getting the black flag there. That's not helping things either.
No, but it's definitely caused a stir up in the way things have gone in this race, and just goes to show you anything can happen.
Well, and here's something else to think about. If we get a caution right now, Mike McKaylee's going to get your lucky dog. But if they catch Mike McKaylee and put him another lap down, that puts David Hunter into that seat. So we'll see where that plays out.
Sam Green trying to work with JD here. Maybe just trying to stay out of trouble at this point.
I think the damage to the nose of JD's car is not helping the situation right now.
No, you can see they're getting drugged back.
Yeah, I mean, Sam... Say that again?
So we got the 40 car pit in here.
Caleb Evans going to go hit pit road.
Oh. Are we hearing a green flag pit stop for fuel?
That is correct.
Oh, that's never a good thing. Solo
Unexpected.
car off. Yeah.
He's by himself. That's terrible.
I mean, maybe if he can make it out with one of the lap cars and have a drafting partner, but...
I don't know. They're 3 wide with RJ on the outside there, though.
RJ holding a good lane.
He does not have the speed to keep up with them. Gonna try and tuck in here at the back of the pack.
I think he'll have the speed. I mean, he's got a clean car.
That inside lane's formed up. It's got a little bit of a run going on there. Maybe Dennis is going to have some work for him.
Oh, here comes Gary. Gary, quite contrary. How do your cautions flow?
Yeah, that is. I can't believe that is Gary sitting there on the inside lane leading it.
It looks like the top 3 may clear him here in a second.
Tucker and Hunter right there, ready to pounce, though. SRFG, I'm sorry. SRFG team, man. They are SFRG. My
there
God.
I think I just heard Lee throw out a monkey curse.
I think I just had a stroke.
That's a bad day. Oh, they're coming up on a lap car really quick on the bottom lane. That's the 40 car. Everybody kind of scattering. We see if they clear him. I mean, he did the right thing. He held the bottom lane. You can't ask for anything more out of a lap car.
It doesn't really disrupt anything here. A little bit of three wide action going on in the middle of the pack. Another car coming down pit road, and that's going to be speeding, I bet.
Kyle Wilson threw it to the middle and barely cleared Gary. That was the 91 of Miguel Saldana hitting pit road that time.
As you see, these guys gambled. They wanted to try and make it and see if there's going to be another caution early into this run, but there's not, and they are paying the price for that now.
The question is if Dennis continues to lead, can he make it?
Oh, Phil ducking to the inside here.
Ooh, that whole
Bye,
top
everybody.
three dropped to the bottom. Ron Doran the hell out of Kyle Wilson because I think he thought he was going to clear, and they were just there.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was close. I mean, Ron kept it straight.
He's got Scott Thompson and Aiden Haller behind him, though. Ron lead that outside lane. I think he might have a chance.
Well, they got Fatherball that they're coming up behind. Oh, no, that's going to pinch him off. Dennis picks him up.
Oh, Ron St. Louis, does he get the lead here? He does. And he blinks.
I think, oh, God.
He's still gone.
Where is he?
Oh no. Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing a fantastic round of Ron Roulette right now.
Ron just disconnected.
He has disconnected after getting the lead.
He got to the lead.
That's the first time he got to the lead today, and he got disconnected. And that's going to put Scott Thompson to the lead of that outside lane with Aiden Haller pushing, Gary with him, Dustin Ray and RJ 5 laps down, I believe now, actually.
I think, from what I can tell, I think Dennis needs Fatherball in front of him right now.
And a hell of a way to pick him up, and what luck that was with Ron.
Yeah.
Kind of disconnected, because that outside lane had the run, and then once he was gone, it killed it.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened there.
Things that can only happen in iRacing and not at an actual NASCAR track.
So Dennis is using Fatherball to save fuel. And then you've got Scott and Aiden on the high lane. They keep trying to push it by themselves. At some point, there's gonna be something. Somebody's gonna run out of fuel. Gary up the track. Ron said that he blinked bad and he didn't want to kill someone's race. Yo, Ron, I could give you props for that, especially if it's a long blink. There's not a lot of people that would kind of toss their race away because of a blink. I mean, obviously we've seen that, but
it's a tough call to make, but it's a good smart one.
I had to do that in a Firecracker 400.
Oh,
yep. Scott Thompson continuing to lead, Aiden Haller in second. I think, like I said, I think Dennis is biding his time.
If he's saving as much as I think he's saving right now, and because he's not letting Fatherball get too far back.
Well, and he's not bumper pushing like crazy.
Nope, he's keeping a nice bubble there, making sure that, like I said, Fatherball is right there for the striking if need be, and probably enough so he can catch a quick run if he has to go for an exit somewhere.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm pretty sure based off of back of the napkin math, I don't think Dennis could have made it if he was leading the whole time.
It's Talladega, baby. Anything can happen.
12 to go.
11 to go.
12 to go.
Yeah, I can't count. Leave me alone.
I was going to say, I said, my software says 12. Are you going to tell the viewers that we're wrong?
Yes, I am.
Aiden looking for some air. He's got to go to the high side of Scott. He got way too hot. Tell you what, that's one thing Aiden's got figured out is how to push here, but it's the peaking. We need to work on that.
I mean, he slipped right back in behind Gary, so he made it work.
Yeah, but he should be able to peak and not get that car too hot.
We got a lapped car up here.
Tyler Moore.
Had a rough day today for him too. He just did not have the luck he needed
Nope.
to maintain here in this lead pack, and I think that first early caution he got caught up in, and it's just been rough for him ever since.
I think
Three-line action.
I think there's tomfoolery afoot. I think Scott needs to save fuel. He's going to pick up the 97 from what I'm hearing.
Oh my God, this is turning
We're
into
going to have lap cars leading the field.
Yep, there he is. He's coming down low to that middle lane to see the.
Nope. Scott goes around him.
Interesting.
I think he thought about it, but I think the closing rate was too high.
The checkup would have been catastrophic for everyone there in that whole front pack.
Yeah, that could have been ugly.
He made the smart move, but it looks like Aiden going to go ahead and take a move to the bottom in front of Fatherball.
That was Gary.
Yeah, Gary's to the bottom.
It's Gary!
Oh, Dennis has got a pit! Did I hear Phil too?
Yep,
The
and
entire
Robin.
Stevens Motorsports crew.
Oh my God! We're going to keep an eye on this as they get ready to head down pit road. They're going to leave Gary out to dry here in a second.
Oh, Gary's going with him.
Oh,
A lot of guys are going in here.
we got a bunch of them headed down pit
A
road.
lot of them. Don't speed. Don't speed.
We got somebody calling to drag to the end. Scott Thompson's your leader.
Dustin Ray looking like he can help him here on the inside lane.
Aiden Haller just called the pit. Diesel to the lead.
This is pandemonium.
The SFRG group is pushing Diesel.
Now, do they have enough?
Oh,
this
my
is why
God.
we limit fuel.
This is
Fatherball finally getting a
totally
break.
changed things.
Fatherball's finally getting a break here. They're going to leave Diesel down on the... they all move down to the inside.
The 82 of Jess Christie. I don't know. Have these guys saved enough? Like, do we know?
Diesel Weasel
do
and David
not.
Hunter are now linked up here.
Who just
Got a tandem team up
Who
front.
just called for a pit in?
Head car.
Okay, so nobody in this group. 8 laps to go. They're catching the tail end of the lead lap. That's JD and Blaine.
They're going to use the draft to work around these guys, hopefully save just a hair bit of fuel as they do so in the process, entering one. Or do they pick them up?
I think it's wise if they sit behind. Outlaw
Looks
says
like
to
they're
hell with it.
gonna-
He's going to the outside.
He wants to keep this momentum. Every second counts as these other cars had to go down pit road. The bigger the gap that they can make for their team, the better. And it just so happens there's all these cars that they can draft off of as they get their runs.
Oh my God. So you've got Outlaw and Sail Big up front 1-2. And they've got the lap cars in between them. And they're going to get away
Duking
from
it out.
Diesel.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
Do we see the guys that pitted for fuel push too hard and spin people?
I don't
Like,
know, but with
that's-
5 to go.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting down. I think if we get a green-white checker, I don't think these guys could make it.
That would be That would be a terrible, terrible
I
thing
think
to
this
do.
is some of the best racing we've had for the last 25 laps on this channel in a minute.
Absolutely. Mike McHaley and the McHaleys are linked back up.
JD trying to get his lap back the hard way.
Absolutely.
Diesel Weasel going to try and sneak by with the lap cars.
If they can get that momentum going, yeah, that middle lane works.
Outlaw trying to shift them off course.
Oh, Tyler Moore in the wall. That's not going to help Diesel here.
No, Diesel needs another puller or pusher. Now, if Outlaw can stay with the McHaleys, that may pull him clear of everybody.
Diesel's pitting.
Oh, Diesel's got a pit for fuel.
No.
You just hit pit road.
This is insanity.
Oh my God. Can
So this
Jess Christie and Zach Tucker make it to the end? Like, my God.
I'm looking at Zach Tucker's fuel gauge. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fuel pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think there's not a fuel gauge.
No, they didn't have them. I thought we'd get lucky.
My God.
He's got good pressure.
Well, JD's unlapped himself. Blaine Sutton's unlapped himself for the time being. Blaine's got to go with the McHaleys and try to use that group to his advantage and go.
Talk about a team effort, though. What a great showing from the from these guys today, the SFRG guys.
I was gonna say they're ripping, they're ripping. You've even got the 81 of David Hunter still helping his teammates,
Doing the best he can. Yeah, that's fucking teamwork.
Ryan Perrone, the 50 car, he's your third place. So right off the right side of that screen, you've got 1, 2, a lap car, and then the 50 car.
Yep. Fourth place, Kyle Wilson, 33 seconds back.
Oh, I think Jess
Outlaw's
Christie's
off
out.
pace. I think he ran out of fuel.
Oh,
What
this changes
is
everything.
happening?
They're coming to one to go.
What is happening? Can Jess Christie make it? Or not just Zach Tucker, my bad.
Zach Tucker with the lead here, as you see Ryan Perrone in a close second. He's got the run. Will he be able to get around him? A big block coming, though, from David Hunter.
Well, I think Ryan's got enough fuel. I don't think Zach does.
Ryan, all he's got to do is hang in here. Keep himself in that draft. He'll be able to slingshot around here. White flag? Do we get a white flag?
We're going to get a white flag.
She's going to be official. Boys, this is it.
We're
Ryan Perrone.
We're going to look and see.
Down.
Does he sputter? What happens here?
Oh, David Hunter looks like he's off the pace.
Oh, he's
spun.
out of fuel.
Tucker walks away with it. Can Perrone still have the momentum
don't
with
know.
the trip to catch him into turn 3? It doesn't look like it. Tucker's going to walk away with this going into turn 4. He's got it in the bag.
Out of fuel.
Ryan Perrone's out of fuel.
Tucker's out of fuel too.
Tucker's
He's
out of
out.
fuel too.
Tucker's out of fuel. He's just got to coast
Can
it.
he make it? Phil Connor's driving his ass off, trying to get to Kyle Wilson.
Can he do it? Sam going to get a lap back.
Yep, Sam gets his lap back. Zach Tucker's going to cross the line right here. He's going to win. I don't think Ryan Perrone is going to make it to the line. Kyle Wilson Wilson in the whole group is coming at the 50. Courtney might let him know. He's in the middle of the track. Wilson comes through on the bottom lane.
It crosses it and he dies.
Oh, my God.
Phil Connor absolutely destroyed the shit out of that dude. Oh, my God. Ryan Perone is dead. Phil Connor is dead. Miguel Saldana is now dead. Everybody, death and destruction at the end of this race. The Sharon 250, an absolute hitter.
Oh, my God.
It came down to beyond fuel mileage. It came down to beyond strategy. This was one of the coolest finishes I have ever seen on this platform.
Wow. Zach is still trying to get it around. I don't know if he's going to be able to. He's not going to be able to fuel. We're not going to see donuts.
Zach Tucker, your winner. Ryan Perone, second place. Kyle Wilson in third. Dennis Daly got fourth place, just so you guys know. Robin Stevens. Was Robin Williams in this race?
Oh, my God.
Phil Connor with 6. I'm a little disheveled. That whole finish was great.
That was wild.
Dustin Ray with 7. Weasel with 8th place. Aiden Haller, 9th place. Gary Freeman, 10th. Blaine Sutton bringing out 11th. JD McKaylee with 12th. Zach Gavin, 13th. Sam Green, 14th. Did finish on the lead lap, as did Scott Thompson in 15th. Caleb Evans was your first car lap down, followed by Gabriel Griffin, Mitchell Degenhart, Mike McHaley, Jesse Christie with an unfortunate end to their race, 2 laps down. David Hunter, 3 laps down. RJ Hurst, 5 laps down in 22nd. Miguel Saldana, Tyler Moore, William Samples, Ron St. Louis into 26. Ethan Mosby, 25 laps down. And the rest is history here with these guys. So
there we go. Now my audio's fixed. That was absolutely epic on the finish there.
Yeah. I don't even have words anymore.
Oh, man.
Poor guy couldn't even do a burnout if he wanted to.
No, that's the sad part.
He's just stuck there at the start-finish line.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a great finish there. All for a good cause tonight. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us here. Are we going to get interviews going?
Yeah, we've got Ryan Perone. We're going to go ahead and grab him. Hopefully we get Sail Big in here in just a minute. Well, Ryan, second on the night. You ran out of fuel the same way Zach Tucker did. I didn't know if you had enough to make it or what the strategy was, and I thought maybe you'd be able to pull into Zach there at the end, but it looks like between you and him, and I think we had the 81 run out of fuel coming off of 2 as well.
Oh yeah, man, what a wild finish there. It was taking a risk there most of the time. We were going to be shy at least 1 lap almost, then we gained some fuel back. And it looked like we were just going to make it, but we ran out right there around going into 3. And at the 81, yeah, when he ran out, kind of slowed me down a little bit, so I was trying to bite off of him. And
right.
Yeah, man, what a night, what a race. Congrats on Zach, man.
Definitely a wild finish. I don't think I've ever called a race where the top 3 at the start of the last lap run out of fuel by the end.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was one of the wildest races I've been in. I had a really good time tonight, man. I appreciate everybody hosting this on and you guys broadcasting. Can't wait to watch the replay on this one.
Oh, I think you're going to enjoy it. But second place on the night tonight, that's going to bring you 15 iRacing credits there for the time spent racing. So that'll help out a little bit. But anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Shout out for my wife. Thanks for letting me do this. My teammates that aren't here tonight for Luck Good Racing. If you don't follow me, TBS Box on TikTok, Box Smella on Twitch, and Kick TBS Box. And thanks to you guys for broadcasting. And any way I could just donate those credits right back to the fund?
We
think-
appreciate that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys putting it on, and glad they told me about it. I think I found out about yesterday or the night before. So appreciate it, and Godspeed. I hope everything works out for your family.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining us tonight, Ben.
Yeah, man, I had a blast. Really did. And
I'm glad.
so,
All right,
God
Ryan,
bless
well-
America. God bless our troops, and thank you guys.
Yep. Good
Thank you,
job
Ryan.
tonight, bud.
Thank you.
Good run tonight, man. Great run tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that was your second place finisher. We're gonna get your winner in here.
Get him in
The,
here.
the one, the only Sail Big, pulling off the win, running out of fuel in turn 4, and I thought you and Outlaw were gonna make it to the finish together, and he ran out at the start of the last lap.
Man, how about that? That's awesome. I honestly like this. Our group, man, the Streaming Friends Racing Group. I couldn't ask for better people, man. It's Outlaw helped me save the fuel. Funds pushing me, like, I mean, almost nearly the whole last run, and I thought we was good. Outlaw thought he was good, so I was like, let's do it. I think when we started to push it, man, we started to kind of eat that fuel up, and I was like, I gotta back off. So I was 60% throttle, almost.
Oh God.
Probably 80% of that run. It was I couldn't do it without him. Could not do it without him.
That was a
Well-
wild ride you had there at the end, man. And I'm sorry, AJ, did I didn't mean
No,
to cut
go
you
ahead,
off?
go ahead, go ahead.
I just got to know, like, at what point when you realize, like, you're basically, I ain't gonna make it, and how did you even, like, I just wonder how you pulled this off. I'm so lost in the sauce about it. It was just, we're sitting here like this is the craziest race I have ever seen on this platform, and you certainly made it with your ending here, getting there a whole quarter of a lap without fuel, just coasted the whole way to a win.
Yeah, man. My pit crew, man, y'all might want to tear that car down because they filled up the roll cage. That's for sure.
I'm pretty sure Smokey Unic was working on that car tonight. I don't even think me and Joe up here in the booth know what the hell we just watched. Like, that's just wild.
Them hoses,
I
man,
literally,
there's something
man,
about 'em.
I got in that car and like coming into 4, it started to sputter, and I was asking him, I was like, "What do I do? Do I clutch it now, or do I hold? Just keep trying to stutter across?" I just clutched it, and I was like, "We're gonna make it. We're gonna get us one."
Well,
I think this is probably the second race that me and this SV. I'm sorry, I've been drinking. Me and this SFRG group has won, man, and it's an honor. These races are amazing, and I'm glad that we have a community that can come together and do this. This is
Well,
awesome.
It was funny because me and Corn were talking about this. We talked about it at the start of the stream, but we didn't really have numbers right away, and I said, I got you. And I dropped it over into your guys' Discord, and your community showed up huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're an amazing group of guys. I mean, you got Insufficient Funds, man. He's a great guy. You got Velez. He's an awesome guy. Outlaw. I can't think Outlaw any more than what I can. He literally stayed in front of me that last probably 5 laps and allowed me to draft him and just constantly try to save that fuel. Funds stay behind me and pushing. I mean, they are a great group of guys, and I'm glad that I found them, and I'm honestly like blessed to be a part of them.
Well, I mean, you guys did a hell of a job, even with Insufficient being, what was he, 2 laps down there at the end, still pushing, still trying to help, still trying to, get everything to the front. So, I think you boys put on a hell of a show tonight.
Yeah, he was 2 laps down. I think we had another guy. He was 2 laps down or 3 laps down. Funds, he got hit with that. I don't even know what it was, but some kind of came up before the checker or the line or something like that, which we didn't even know it was a rule. So was kind of bummed out about that because I felt like me and him kind of was good together. And once we got Outlaw up there, I mean, I think we were just unstoppable at that point. Fuel, I don't know if you know me, but I'm a fuel guy. I'll save it if I got to just to win one.
Well, I think the thing that hurt you guys the most was when you had Robin and everybody else peel off. It left you guys, and now instead of a group of 10, you had a group of like 4.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, "This is it, boys. We either win this or we die somewhere on the backstretch. Well, we ain't pitting. This is it. Let's go. Let's win
I
it."
like it. I like
It
it.
was pretty interesting though, man. You had Kyle Wilson be able to do a victory burnout for you there. We saw there at the end, and it sucks that you couldn't do it yourself, but it's good to see that other people were able to celebrate for you and everything, man. Congratulations on your win today.
I'm not sure who it was, man, but the 18, he gave me a little help around the track. I really appreciate that one. I wasn't making it. But yeah, Rickle did the burnout for me. I really appreciate that. Me and him butt heads a lot, but it's a love-hate relationship, I feel like. It's just, it is what it is. You can bring him down, too. We can have a combo about it, too. I don't care.
God.
It's a love-hate, man. We butt heads.
Well, you take it first night. You're getting $20 in iRacing credits coming your way. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Michelob Ultra. No, I'm joking.
Oh wow!
No, Streaming Friends Racing Group, man. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Outlaw, I love you. Funds, I love you. Velez, I love all you guys. Appreciate 18 for that push around to get back up to the front. I don't want that credits, man. I want it to go to Sharon.
All righty.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know she and my wife will as well. Thank you.
No problem, man. I really appreciate y'all putting this on, man. I'm sorry it was kind of late notice. We didn't get to join everybody in here, but I really do appreciate it. It was fun. I really did not expect to win it, but I did think we could push somebody to the win, but not me. But I really do appreciate it, and I hope she does well, man. I hate to hear about anybody getting sick, and anytime someone pops something up like this, I'm all for it.
I appreciate you joining tonight. It means a lot to me, man. Thank you.
All right.
I just want y'all to know I love you guys. I appreciate it. I'll drink a couple for you. I'm celebrating tonight, that's for sure.
All right. So,
me and the boys, we celebrating this one. We get to take a trophy home again.
Well,
attaboy.
Good drive on the night, man. We'll let you go, and hopefully we can talk to you in another one of these again soon.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we have one coming up here soon. This is a blast. I absolutely love these. Love you guys.
Yep. Later, bud.
Later, bro.
All right, that was your winner. We're gonna get the goofy guy of the podium in here. Kyle Wilson coming in third tonight. I thought you might pull off a second with Ryan running out of fuel on the backstretch.
That's why I don't think that counts. He only had half his car across the line.
Oh my God! What? Because the line's actually in front of the stripe, but I mean, it was a wild finish. I mean, at what point did you realize, hey, we don't got the fuel to make it?
You know what? I think I was on kind of the same strategy as Sale. And I think if I had stayed out, I probably could have jumped in behind him, and I probably could have made it with him. I had about a half lap more than he had.
Okay.
So, but I listened to the four cars directly in front of me calling they were going in, and I went, if something goes sideways, I'm a sitting duck. I got nothing left.
Right. And I think we saw that with Ryan and Zach, and obviously insufficient. He ran out coming out of 2. So I almost think it was the right call, because I mean, if you'd had just a tick of a quicker stop, maybe we see second out of it. I don't know, but
everybody always says I want more hours in the day, and I want I want more feet on the track.
Well, I mean, it was still a damn good finish for you. Third place. I mean, there's 10 iRacing credits coming your way. But I think you needed them to run out. You needed them all to run out coming out of 2. I think that was the only way that you and Dennis and Robin and Phil all make it back to that lead pack, because they obviously went for broke. It paid off. It could have went a couple of ways. I thought maybe we'd see him sputter before we got to the white flag. We saw Outlaw sputter on his way to the flag, and obviously he pulled to the bottom, but Yeah, I don't know. I think if you stay out with those guys, I don't know if you got enough fuel because when they pulled off, all your drafting help's gone. So you've got to
Well, that's
rebuild
it.
all that energy.
That's just it. I'd have to find a way to close that window back up to the other 3 or 4 cars, and I think that's where that half a lap would have gone. Right, is trying to work that car to get to the next pack.
Yeah. And I think that's where that half a lap of fuel may have went out the window. So I don't know. Hard to say. Not being in the car, I can't say for certain, but
it was. You know what? I loved that race. That race was fantastic. We had just a couple of fair-sized wrecks, but other than that, and that's to be expected for 94 laps. That was a fantastic race from absolutely everybody. I mean, I don't think I've had that big of a field go that long green in a very long time.
Yeah, we actually had green flag stops tonight. So
right. I think, I that was fantastic. I think we put on an amazing show, and for me, I'm gonna take that third place because I was literally a last second entry. Oh, I love it.
Well, the one thing that I gotta know, because me and Joe were sitting up here talking about this, about how you can type while you're in the car. Are you using text to speech?
Oh my god!
No, I'm typing. That's me typing on my phone.
On your phone, so you're just because he's probably using his knee.
I steered
When
one
I do
of
that, I wreck the field.
yes, 100%. I actually at about. I looked down at one point. I was doing 195, and I was 3/4 of the way through a message for you.
Called
I was
it.
like,
Oh my god!
I called that. I was like, he's doing it at 200 miles an hour, folks.
Hold on. I've been trying to figure this out for a while because Kyle's been in a lot of my damn races, and now this is starting to make sense.
You see my half lane changes once in a while. That's because I'm typing a big word.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I've been a truck driver for over 20 years, so I like to call it professional multitasking.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, like I said, third place on the night. You got 10 iRacing credits headed your way. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Well, first I'm gonna say let's just keep that 10. We're just gonna follow suit with everybody else. Throw that 10 right back where she right off to Sharon there, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that, as well as, like I said, everybody else, my wife and my mother-in-law, they appreciate it as well. Thank you.
Anytime. In terms of shoutouts, like I say, I kind of came in here a bit of a lone wolf, but I'm gonna give a big shout out to Phil, Dennis, and Robin for making that move and making that work on the last little stretch there. And a huge shout out to B3 Gaming. It sucks his power went out. His power unalived itself there about, I don't know, 15 laps in. I was looking forward to running with him for the whole race. Him and I, when we get hooked up, y'all look out, because
he claimed in chat it was a conspiracy theory.
I believe
it's a conspiracy that he's so good at Talladega that his power just went out.
I believe it, and it's not you guys. That was iRacing. iRacing knows. It doesn't matter what car it is. It seems if you get B3 and I out front on the wall, and you get a couple people behind us, we're making that third lane work.
we gone.
But B3 paints everything for me, and he throws out some unbelievably amazing paints for me. We're in the process of putting together an actual matching team paint for him and I and the future team members that we get. And again, I'm going to shout out the SFRG. They showed up, they showed out. They're the reason I made it to this race. Sale really helped me out, and I love running with those guys. I know Sale and I, like he said, we butt heads. It's a love-hate, but there's a whole lot of respect there when it comes down to it. I respect the hell out of him, and I believe he respects me back just the same in return. Those guys are awesome to run with. We're all kind of in a little group that every once in a while we get together and we see each other and we have a good time.
Alrighty.
Awesome,
well,
man.
Good, Joe.
Yeah, congrats on your win, man, and thank you so much for hanging out and giving us the scoop on how your race went today. And do you have any shout outs for Well, you already did that, didn't you?
Yeah, we already did that.
I did.
We got
The
that.
only other, the only
Like
other thing
halfway
I do
spaced
want to
out here.
mention, yeah, you're already gone, Joe. The only other thing I want to mention is B3 Gaming, and AJ, this might interest you a little bit. On Fridays, we're gonna be running what's called a MIS. It's
I saw something about this. I'll let you go ahead and talk about it for a second.
yeah, we're gonna run the NASCAR iRacing series, but with Mazdas. Now we're gonna
Yes.
keep it. We're gonna keep it. It's gonna be oval configurations only. So when the NIS goes to road courses, we're gonna pull out an oval instead, and we're gonna keep it free tracks only as well. So if it's a paid track that they go to, we're gonna look back in the schedule to what we've already missed this season and pull a free track from there.
Okay.
Nice.
I would say drop that in my Discord, and I'll make sure it makes it into other Discords as well. Because that actually, I'm sure there's a lot of guys that would probably jump in on that one. So,
yeah, we had our first one this Friday, and there was only 6 of us, and we at Iowa there, and we had an absolute riot. It was so
I'm
good.
sure. I'm sure. So, all right, buddy. Well, good run tonight. We'll let you go, and hopefully we get to talk to you again in another one of these.
Oh yeah, I'll be around. You know it.
All right, buddy.
Take it easy.
All right, that was Rickle Frats. Well, gentlemen,
What a name.
it was a hell of a show tonight. I'll say that. Corn, you got anything you want to say to the racers, to the fans?
First, to all the racers, that race was everything I expected and more. Thank all of you guys for how great you did out there. It was, what was that? 4, 5, 6 cautions, something like that.
I think so.
A very 7 cautions. A very low caution count considering, we do NISs with this amount of laps and we've got 10, 15 cautions.
Right.
So thank you all for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. I put it in the Discord. Grand total scheme of things, you guys helped raise $500 tonight.
Oh, wow.
To go towards my mother-in-law's medical bills. And words can't express how much that means to me. I said it in the race before the race went live. To take a group of guys and gals that they don't necessarily know me, my mother-in-law, my wife, anybody from Adam, and they all come together like this and just give willingly. I can't thank you guys enough.
Well, I mean,
there's not enough words.
They put on a hell of a show too for it. So,
oh my God, did they ever?
Yeah. And for everybody that's still watching, or if you're watching this back on a replay, the QR code's in the bottom left corner. That GoFundMe is still going, so don't forget that down there. I'll go ahead and let you finish now, Corn.
That was it. That was all I had.
Okay.
Price of a cup of coffee a day. You too can help us with Sharon's medical bills.
Oh, but for me up in the booth, I gotta thank these two knuckleheads. Like I said, me and Joe have been talking about calling a race together forever. First time I finally get him on a live to do it. So Joe, thank you for joining in the booth tonight. I'm sure RJ thanks you, because usually RJ's my co-host other than Diesel on fast car nights. So and then obviously Corn with the goofy commentary, but
I'll absolutely jump into more of these and see about calling more of them, hone in my skill a little bit on it. And it's a lot of fun hanging out with you guys always. And it's even more fun when we get to do it for a good cause. So thank you again for having me here.
And go ahead, Gordon.
I was going to say, before we go, can I plug something?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, for those of you that are in my Discord, I'm working on getting the correct date here. I don't want to give everybody the wrong date. October 24th, we're going to do a payout race, $20 entry fee. Calling it Halloween Havoc. we'll be running the NASCAR trucks at Richmond. It'll be a night race, full-length truck race. What I say, the entry fee was $20. Am I repeating myself? Yes.
Yes.
Now that this race is over, 2 months from now, roughly, before I advertise this to anybody that's a member of the ICW Gaming Discord will get first dibs for entries. Looking to fill about a 40-car field. So if you want a chance to win some money, you enjoy the trucks, you enjoy Richmond, come on out, have a good time, race for fun, race to win a good, pretty good buck. If we get 40 drivers, $20 a pop, it's an $800 pot. For guaranteed the top 3 taking home prizes. I have not figured out the prize pool yet. That's coming to a later date. I'm also hoping to get a sponsor for it, maybe bump those numbers up a little bit.
TBD.
That would actually be epic, and I think that'd be a fun race, especially for Halloween. You're gonna want to see the flyer because Corn did a great job on the logo. So shout out on that one. That's pretty sick looking.
If you've got it, put it up on the screen. I don't care.
I don't have it in front of me right now, Corn. But
God.
On that note, guys, we're gonna call it here. I'm still up in the air for tomorrow night for Fast Car. If we don't do Fast Car tomorrow night, we'll move that back a week, and then I'm on vacation after that, and so we're gonna have some in and outs. The other thing is Tuesday night I will be streaming, but it won't be the league race as the way that you know it. We'll say that. I'll probably be in the truck on Tuesday night for the Super Speedway League. So we've got that coming. And then I figure at some point I got to get you guys an actual race stream. This week kind of sucked on tracks, so that's whatever. That's my thing, because there's just certain things I suck at. But on that note, guys, everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully it's not too hot out there. Sale, go enjoy a cold one, man. You deserved it tonight. Again, thank you to my co-hosts up here at the booth, and we will catch all you guys again, possibly tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Tuesday night. See y'all then.
Race.